Back, Exiles, and I am still fucking with an ear infection. Yay! It's gonna be a short session this one because I don't really feel like. Oh, I'm not on headset. I am on controller like always. But so just a quick recap of the two games that I'm playing on Conan Exiles officials, and something I finally figured out after years is they have a maximum ping setting here. So I like to play on maps that have a ping of 33 or less early in the morning. Not a late evening player unless I get the bug up my butt to go try something. Um, Mainly because I'm not really playing PvP for the PvP. I play PvP because most times that's what the lowest pings are. So we're going to go for 33 here, and already it just brings up all of this. Bam, there you go. So it's a pretty even split between PvE and PvP. And I don't like PvE because there tends to be a higher percentage of, I don't know, it's the harvest rates are slower. The sprawls can be a little bit tedious to navigate around as far as finding places to build. The great thing about PvP, about player versus enemy or environments, is that you don't have to worry about other players stealing your shit or jumping you at obelisks or as you exit dungeons, which was a thing for a very long time in Conan Exiles, and I think on some servers it kind of still is. So the social contract is enforced with PvE, whereas with PvP, all bets are off. You take your chances. I kind of like that feeling, that risk, because it does present a bit of stakes to the game. And I'm one of those that's like, if there's no stakes to the story or the game, then why are you engaging? Because you come to a game to escape the shit or boredom of your day to day, and so you don't want to put up with the shit and the boredom of your day to day, which is weird. But I don't know. I mean, I like Conan Exiles. It's got nice graphics. It's fairly immersive. There aren't many things in it that take me too much out of the game. Uh, and really, the only complaints I have about Conan Exiles is the the way they run the journey steps now, because you can't just go ahead and do them and then they count for you. And I don't get discovery XP as fast as before. So anyway, um, the two that I am playing are obviously not on 33, but they're at 66s, which makes me think it's a possibility that they're not completely local, but they are active servers, and they are player versus player servers, and people have been throwing avatars back and forth at each other over the span of the last month, which is great. Now that protection bubbles are no longer a feature in the game, its avatars out, and people are having a good time. So all of this is the Exile lands. You can see that we have what we have: one, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Yeah, so we get a pretty even spread. Does that switch around very much? So and that's kind of not consistent. So it is dealer's choice here at the point. All right, so we have eight. So let's go one. Okay, well, let's start 3760. Okay, there we go. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 3760 showed up twice. I mean, three times. So we're going to do that one. Let's go ahead and launch a character here and see what happens. Just going to take a look at the map, see if there's any prominent temples. Um, don't know if you play Conan Exiles or not, but now that protection bubbles are no longer a feature, when you when you create the token that summons the god, the temple and the priest are consumed. So if there are no temples, it means they probably just launched gods, in which case I'll check the event logs, and I'll show you guys how I do that real quick when I get into the game. Let's go ahead and just do this. Technically, this is a scouting mission, so I don't need to worry about all this right now, actually. Incorrect handling of Cox, crude language, and freeing slaves. You know, I like that enough that I think I am going to go ahead and do all this. This is the only thing, well, there are a couple of things, but I always choose a very, very light framed character because the it's easier to hide in niches and stuff. If I have to go hobo mode, I don't have to worry about my legs sticking out from underneath things when I hide them. Let's see, we don't want facial hair. We don't do the eyeshadow thing. I was at one time doing. I would do. Where is it? This one. I would do this one or this one, and then bring it up to dark or light chocolate because it made me look like I was half asleep. But I'm like, no, I don't really want to do that. All right, we're going to midline almost all this. And this is mostly all aesthetics, of course. All of this doesn't really make much of an impact on the actual gameplay. I did wear a helmet one time where my ears were sticking out from the helmet, and I was like, "Ooh, Elvin," but then I decided that's not going to work. So I bring my ears back up against my head. Fun fact: whether you're a parent or not, when babies are born, their ears naturally do stick out to the side, and that in the earlier days, they would tape them back for the aesthetics of having your ears on the back to the side of your head instead of sticking out like like a wolf's or anything. But then they would also pull the beanie that you put on your head to keep you warm down over your ears to hold them back as well. And I don't think that we do that much in our society anymore. I'm talking about North America, United States of America kind of stuff. All right, so we're going to formalize this character. We're going to go ahead and use my current NPC name that's been kind of fun for me. Mythos just sounds barbaric and at the same time, mystical.
During the year of the Cobra, a prisoner captured.
Skip. It's awesome. I just dropped onto the map. Yay. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to read it because there is an achievement to read all these.
The very boundaries of civilization.
I'm going to grab that. I'll
Beyond
get
the
the note.
passage of our highways. Like a wild
Investigating the
places
smoke. Oh, look, there's smoke. Oh, look, there's stuff.
Endless war upon each other.
Alright, let's go find more survivors.
Cannot pass into
Let you
the
eat and
endless
drink.
wastes and slaves.
And be merry.
Bonding
There's the merry
prevents
button.
Return.
Oh.
Follow the
That's
many roads.
Okay, gather planting fiber.
To the city.
So, typically, I went with the combat builds that the Journey Step puts up for you, but I found that you should actually, if you're just playing a solo player like I do, should definitely be thinking about the features, the functionality of going with the all expertise. Used to be called just encumbrance, but they've expanded the functionality of the trait, so now it's expertise. The one that I run with is I'll go with efficient harvest and then beast of burden, and I typically won't move off of Noob River until I get to level 20 in Beast of Burden, until I get to Beast of Burden, because then I could just roll with my whole kit and I don't have to worry about too much. And then after that, it goes into things like Vitality, and if I plan to Vitality, and of course, since you're basically Sodanga, you want Agility, because you'll want to get quick-footed, jogging, sprinting, jumping, running, and cost less stamina and are faster. So if you're not going to camp down a single hut or whatever for the rest of the game, and you're running as a solo nomad, you want expertise and agility. At least 20 points or 10 points in agility. 15 points in agility. I'll do 20 points in this. And then I'll do, I think it's 10 points here, and I'll run with I think I'll run with like stout. I tried endurance. I normally run with actually no, I normally run with endurance, but I think this time I'm going to try stout because I don't think I'm going to run with a lot of followers. And then of course fast healer. So this goes to fast healer. This will go to either endurance or stout, depending on how I feel the server works. If I'm really having to move around a lot, then I'll go with endurance and just get myself a nice fighter. And then agility will get dead shot. And then strength will get, I think, combo master. But I think second skin, and again, combo master or second skin, depends if I'm running with a follower or without a follower. If I run with a follower, I want to be kind of tanky. So that way my follower can do the kills while I draw the aggro. Since I'll be doing more damage anytime ever than my follower, it's pretty easy to keep aggro. You just gotta, poke your target a few times. Especially at low levels when you're not able to craft, what do they call it now? Epic armors. And for my armor on my followers, I pretty much always go I go with full craftables, Baraka, because the less time I spend fucking around in dungeons and prepping for dungeons, the better it is for my gameplay, because I like to play that way. And like I said, I play a very PvE style, and I should probably be just on PvE. It's just that, look at that. Oh wait, harvest rates are, am I on PvE? I am on a PvE. God damn it. So you can see the harvest rates are 1. This would be like 2 to 4 on a PvP server. Faster harvest rates on a PvP server because they're expecting you to get in and be building bases and crafting weapons and trying to survive. So yeah. Oh, we haven't grabbed any weapons, so let's go ahead and grab this. This. Anything else I can pick up really quickly? No, okay. Two daggers. Bleed is a force multiplier in this game. Follow the road. Any road. Craft a bedroll. This is all getting us in preparation for our first battle. Alright, check the map. Oh my lord. Yeah, see? Way more temples. Why are there so many more temples on a PvE server? And it has to be for the buffs. Wow, this map is crowded. I consider this a crowded map. Mostly Mitra. I don't know what the Feast of Mitra gives you. Abyss of Yogg, Altars. So maybe PvP is like when everybody's doing the whole Abyss of Yogg. Well, let's go ahead and scoot in. They got some really bad. I can't wait to see some of this. If this is all one player, that is a lot. It's like they've taken over complete grids practically. So this might be fun to watch. I don't know. This might actually be my streaming platform. This might be my streaming server. I find that if I stream a PvP server, I get rated a lot more. I don't know why that is. Yeah, that is a feature in your profile. Of course, I don't lock mine down because that would just be kind of rude and unsociable. I'm not into being a total hermit. All right, we can place our bedroll now. Somewhere. There we go. Apparently they've never seen where I sleep. I can sleep practically in a hallway. We're gonna need stuff. Start getting some more materials. I mean, I guess if you don't really need to craft twice as fast because you don't need to build shelters that quickly. I mean, like I said, no one can loot you, no one can attack you. As long as you don't plant yourself in the way of a mob, so that when you spawn in, you're getting mobbed. You're pretty good to go for the most part. Alright, so we need to... Next step is slay an enemy. Enemy of opportunity. Rough waps. Oh. You know what's funny? That talking with an ear infection is the most uncomfortable motherfucking thing. Especially in 2 days, mine gotten so bad. Did finally take it in and have an actual physician write some prescriptions. Don't fuck around with your health, guys. I'm not kidding. Seriously, you get this one body. Take good fucking care of it. Enjoy yourself, by all means. There's nothing wrong with that. But be sensible. Think about the long game. We should all be trying to reach our end game. Instead of just, focusing on those short gain wins. That's not how good. That's not a good way to build your portfolio. Can't throw any more metaphors out there. No, but it's true. It really, it is a good way to see it, to set your mind up for that positive forward momentum, because we are not raised to be quitters. I don't think any society does. And we're not raised to be subservient. Hopefully most of us aren't. I've heard horror stories, though. We're in a modern society, an evolved sensibility, to quote Jean-Luc Picard. We don't settle our problems with violence. I did refill my water skin, didn't I? Fuck. Did I not do this? I did not do this. I did not go out far enough. I did cook the raw meat, my friend. There we go. And the journey's done. Alright, next up, survival shelter. Yeah, I already did, obviously, harvest wood from a tree, and I don't know why the game didn't recognize that. Huh. Man, okay, finally. Alright, so we're going to go run across the river. Like I said, since all I have to worry about is dodging hostile forces, hostile mobs. Oh, cool. I don't think these guys attack us on raid windows. So somebody's already... Is this one of the ones? Yeah. And they took over this whole spot. Can I access this? Alright, so elevators are still accessible. Shattered bridge elevators. Oh, that's nice and sociable. This is cute. I've been thinking about getting into Minecraft Realms, just so I can start a server that other people can play when I'm not on. That's one of the many reasons why I like Conan Exiles too, because it's like you have the official servers, so you can have people playing around you without you being there, and then come back and get surprised. Wanted. The Wolverine clan, are they on? Nope. Undaunted. I don't know if that's an ESO reference or not. Ooh, magic mirror. Oh, that's so cute. That's cool. Okay, what is this? Sarcophagus with a worshiper. Oh, it's an entertainer. That's nice. Nope. And I can. Oh, okay. Well, now. And you can't access the altars. Let's see. In the PvP game, all the altars are unlocked. You can get in there if you want. I actually will set up a series of altars as I play through on a PvP server and just basically put all my cast-offs in there, things that I don't need. Typically, it's a lot of stone and wood. I play very nomadically on PvP. At least I did. The last server I was on, I kind of camped out in this one spot. Was there for almost a whole year, and it was a little bit boring. It's more fun to roam around, especially in a game like this one. Oh, we're getting lag. Shoot, that's the thing. It's like these PvE servers. They might ping at 33 when you're starting off, but then after a few minutes, when you start getting into the map more, you're going to end up experiencing a lot of latency. Okay, that's Bragos. I think that's the name of the Sumerian. That's his little journey right there. You eventually find him out north. Alright, we're still going to go with my expertise build. Just because. So far, so good. I got on this one PvE server way back in 2018 when the game first started. And, oh, jolly. The entirety of Noob River was just one mega sprawl base after another, and it was just wow.
You are lost. Seeking guidance, yes?
It was a total wow. Learned Acolyte of York. Alright, so I think the next thing I'll do is start picking up the obelisks. Actually, let's do the Abyss. And then maybe we'll actually even get the abyssal recipes. They're good recipes to have. And I think I'm going to go ahead and try to level up faster by crafting up some iron and coal. I don't think the imps are cannibals. They're the degenerate remains of the people who were here before. Go read the Hanuman's Grotto. Gain the level. That's kind of what I wanted. So yeah, I think a lot of people who play the Conan game, they go into grit and either strength or agility and then vitality, and just kind of like spread the points between the three stats the most. And then of course, if you're on a PvP server, go into authority so you can have that little mini mob running with you. Oh, that's a transporter. I don't think transporters are accessible in PvE. I think I might start doing vitality. I have another point. Because having a little bit of extra health does go a long way in the game, especially early game. Wow, claim go. Iosauron. they either built what is it? Dogeldor? Oh god. Take my card away. We have access to this? Yeah, it says it's open. What? What? South Palace of the Witch Queen. Their home. North Marauders Muster. West Bet-Camosa Spire. East of the Dirgewood. South Abandoned Silver Mine. Actually, you know what? This is... I'm going to skip down. Is that... I don't know, it was kind of ridiculous. Yeah, look at all that corruption you get. Okay, cool. So they're not totally closed in. Okay. Well, I mean, on the PvE server, you could be this magnanimous. Simply because you don't have to worry about anybody griefing you. These are all locked and you can't really use them. But this is good, because then I can just go... I can get some good early resources in Sepamaru. And having the corruption of the Transit Shrine can be nullified by hanging out at the tavern with the dancers. I don't know. I kind of like the danger that is presented with a PvP server, because it's not just me versus, you know, the NPCs, but it's also, you know, me versus other players, because that's what it is. And then exercising or indulging in my, you know, sneaky by evading conflict. And I like to be a sportsman. I think that's what it really comes down to. I like the PvP aspect because I think the whole idea of having a thrall war would be fucking hilarious. But I've never found the server yet to actually get into that. You know, where we kind of like start having pit fights with our thralls, or, you know, main bases are left untouched, but then we pick a map area that is going to predominantly just be the combat zone. You know, like, you know, if you want to be raided or you want to raid, you build a base here. That kind of scenario. And we tried to set that up with this one group that I was playing with years ago, and for a little while it was actually pretty cool, and we were able to, you know, have a nice time of it. And then other players showed up, and I don't know, we tried to tell them about it. Some of them you can't talk to because they close off their profiles against all that, and the next thing you know, it was like the whole place just went to shit. And it got so toxic for so long. It was like, most times when a server blows up, it's about a month at the most. But this was like, you know, every week, you know, whole bases were being destroyed and whole groups were leaving. There wasn't any consistency in the server. It was just pure pandemonium. I wouldn't even go so far as saying chaos. It was just pandemonium. Because even chaos, you can, you know, you can have fun with chaos. Chaos is okay. A mosh pit is chaotic. But a fucking riot, that's pandemonium. No, I'm not splitting semantic hairs here. I'm actually going with the definition. Okay, where's the light switch in this? Oh, shit. I think I went the wrong way. We just climb this building here? No, I can't. We just throw ourselves in the water. Let's climb this one. This is the wine cellar entrance, by the way. I went into the dungeon, but apparently I went the wrong way. Ooh. I found him. Oh, here we go. Cool. We're losing our corruption. And bonus loot. I get drunk. Yeah. Plink. Pick up this. I collected all the emotes in this game. And then, like a fool, I went ahead and deleted that character.
So any fool can see that you need answers. Left hanging.
I wonder if I could dance.
On that cross.
Dance if you want to.
Cursed bracelet keeps you
Snake
trapped.
dance is the only motion my character knows, so that's what he's doing to do. Wicked dance, wicked dance. Everybody take a chance.
I don't have a stomach for sorcery. Give me a foe.
I don't have a stomach for sorcery either.
Ah.
Narratively speaking, what my character is a seer, a wise one. He was a soothsayer of the Jarl. Until a romantic rival poisoned his ear against me. And all it took was one or two failed raids and I was exiled. How's that for a backstory? You know, I can see the low magic setting and the barbaric setting of Ironsworn lends itself really well to a Conan themed game. Well, that's kind of neat. So as that's all done, well, okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, you don't get any XP for discovery. I guess it must be all based on the journey steps. Oh. Now what is this? This is a transit shrine, but they closed it down. I'm waiting to find out who this is so I don't make a mistake and accidentally use theirs. Standard operating tool is the repair hammer. Wolverine clan. Okay. So they have a private transit shrine system. I'm trying to find some armor. See if there's any armor in here. Not really, but there's a crystalline guardian leg. Super cool. I don't need it. I want the carpet. Oh, definitely want that. What the hell? Easy leather. Okay. And I think I could build here. Icebreaker Ridge. If I remember, yeah, we can build here. Oh, cool. Excellent. Okay. I think. So I think I'm going to go ahead. I'll pop this there. Oh wait, I did it messed up. Okay, we want. Oh, we can't build there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and build here then. Right. Can I? Yeah, we can build up there. That's cool. Alright, well, we short on stone, of course. Ooh, that's a nice build. Yeah, I couldn't build anywhere there because they're already built there. See, that's what I'm talking about. This would be a nice spot to like have a temporary base. Do the journey steps here. Normally, when I do the journey steps, it's the this is Narrow Neck's Dan, I believe. I believe Skulkers. No, what is this? Yeah, I'll build around in this area right here because you'll get some small iron and coal deposits right there, which is essential. Lots of aloe, which gives you lots of XP on farming and harvesting. Um, and of course, all the mobs, the shellbacks, which is great for farming and stuff like that. Then there's Galaman's Tomb right here, which is brimstone. You'll need that. And then sometimes after that, I'll go up here to the sinkhole and I'll build right on this little mesa, this little ridge right here along this area. And if it's a truly calm server, like for the last 3 days I've been the only person on, I'll go ahead and I'll build right there. And that way I can farm the Dafari camps all in this area, and then of course the uh, summoning place. After that, I'll move into the jungle, and I'll build around in these two grids for the most part. Um, if the light that guide them home is empty, I might go ahead and move in there. Otherwise, it's Washer of the Passage. Then sometimes, very rarely, I'll build up around this area. It puts me near the Black Lotus Forest because the Purple Lotus Potion is really, really cool. So by this time I probably have a map room going, so I'll teleport over here, come down here to the Purple Lotus, grab a bunch of that, get back, teleport back over here, drop down, pick up the Black Lotus, make my orbs, go out to the pagoda and farm away. Or come down here into Dagon's Descent. So, but we're trying something different today. This is a PvE server that I'm on. I'm going to be camping out mostly on the west side of the map. Probably going to be a feature of Sepamaru. And just kind of hang right here. This was a spot that's been built in many times on PvP. And not really a defensible spot, but for some reason, very hard to god, very hard to avatar, especially if you build some outbuildings around this area, or if you build big enough on top of this mesa here. Because of the proximity of Stepamaru, you don't really get the opportunity. I've never seen anybody get avatared out here, basically. Most times it's going to be like a Jabal Sag or a Yogg that'll wreck them. I've seen people who built on that ridge out there get completely destroyed. So, yeah, this is 3760 PvE. And like I said, we're just doing something light today. I'm just going to experiment. So far, the latency has been pretty good, in spite of the fact that the population is nominal. It's about the average right here. 6 to 8 players at a time. I wouldn't expect too much extra chaos. So we can't put anything here because we're not allowed to build here. Don't need too big a spot, so we're going to go ahead and I can't put a door. Yeah. If you can't put a wall there, that means you're actually right on the cusp. Okay, so that would just be my limit. All right, well, we'll just keep it stupid simple. Yeah, I can't put a wall. So I can't put a door here. So I can put a door there. R3 for the picker. Now I'm going to make a ceiling based on the journey steps. You do have to worry about sandstorms in the area, so that's the only reason why you'd want to build yourself a shelter. Let's get about 100 of this. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay. I think I have enough for a door, though. No, I don't. Of course not. This is going to make things fast and fun. Sarcasm noted. Alright. What the hell? Cool. Might as well grab more of this. Gonna need this. I mean, as I mentioned, I wouldn't even need a shelter except for dodging sandstorms until I get a gas mask or a sandstorm mask. Most of the time. So I could just build all my stuff right out there in the open. No one's going to mess with it. I wonder how it is on PvE conflict, though. And I wonder if you could have thrall battles on PvP conflict, because if that would be the big... I need to test that out. Or find out from some official source. Reddit's not entirely reliable when it comes to Conan Exiles. There's a bit of misinformation there sometimes. Or people just don't know or care to tell. So, asking questions, not getting answers, always a fun time. Wrong. Let's do that. Okay, we did not. Oh, of course. Just make all the string. Let's see if we unlock. Yeah, I would. By now, I would have already had like a lot of this unlocked. That's another thing too. PvP is just it fits my playstyle, honestly, for my lack of patience. That's the PvE is definitely the patient game. I mean, I play patiently comparative to the other players on PvP, but here, this is. I think this is why I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to go for this one because this is going to challenge my patience and planning a whole lot more than the PvP experience I do. You know, I didn't even think about seeing if I can build over here. Nope. Too close to the... So, what I've seen mostly is that they'll build all in this area around here. Or they'll build up in there. Once I get ladders and stairs and stuff going, I'll probably do that. Alright, it's all about... I think we're going to go ahead and take a break, though, because I need to give my jawing a rest. When it comes to, like I said, you know, with an ear infection, even talking can be sometimes a bit of a chore. I let this shit get out of hand. let's go ahead and get desert rum. See that? What? It's an achievement. I've already unlocked that trophy though. There you go. Get the full barf effect. You have no stamina, so you can't even swing an axe. Yeah, it says stamina 21. Oh, cool. Alcohol poisoning level 4. Wow, it's a full durability. That's pretty fucking good. Honestly. That is actually pretty fucking good. Let's see, carpet. Oh yeah, campfire. Actually, no, we'll leave that alone for a minute. So put the carpet here. Put the campfire here. And can we hang this off the side? Oh, it has to be on a wall. There we go. We're gonna croak. We're gonna croak. I'm just gonna lay down for a minute. I destroyed my body. That happens. Cool. Yeah. There's a lesson for you. Don't drink a lot. Alright, I test my spawn point. Fell down. Fuck. Okay. Which means I do need to grow my base a bit more. Well, I want enough room in here for, like, stuff. Let's go ahead and do this. And let's use this pick to get more stone. Gonna get stoned. Oh, wow. Probably not a good spot. Down in the gully is actually a really good spot. There's a gully just past this structures. And, yeah, see, that's the other problem when you have PvE sprawls like this, is that it can despawn a lot of more ready resources. Hello. So, I haven't played a PvE server in forever. I don't really count the offline single-player game because I use that one for testing out strategies and approaches on people's bases, or if I just want to fart around with the challenges. It's just a quick recap. I am back to wandering servers because I just feel it was time for a change. Cool, we got some iron in. And it's some brimstone, that's nice. Day is going fine. Yours, I hope. And we get some stone and wood off that. That's nice. Farming septum removed for quick resources. That's a good way to start off. Let's see. No, we don't have. That's what I said. PvP farm rates are much faster. I'm kind of hoarding my pickaxe. Oh, here we go. This will give us some good XP jumps. Nice. Coal is good. I was kind of hoping to find some open architecture. Panty Raiders. Why does that clan sound familiar? I think they were a PvP clan that a group that I was running with was facing down. But I can't remember. I've been up and down all these servers so much. This is Conan Exiles. I'm on PlayStation 5. It's also available on PS4. And I am playing on 3760. It's a PvE server. Details at the bottom of that little panel right there. And it's actually pretty nice server. I mean, getting anybody other than 3 players on at a time. There were like 8 of us here earlier. I have not contacted the communities. I don't know. I don't think I know anybody on this server. Sure, no problem. If you haven't played the game, I do actually recommend it. I do recommend PvE unless you're familiar with games like Rust or Ark. Or if you play any Realms on Minecraft where it's PvP. Because it can be pretty hectic. And for the amount of investment a lot of people like to put into the game as builders, all to have that stomped under the heel of a giant avatar is pretty disheartening for them. It can be. That's why a lot of times I play very minimalist. I mean, honestly, even on a PvP server, this might be all I ever have. My character died. I drank all the alcohol that I found in the city. Playing Rust? Oh yeah. Yeah, I did that. I played Rust. I tried to, actually. I tried to have fun with that. So this is a no-fly zone. This is why you see this wacky foundation formation. The building challenges in this game are pretty fun. I didn't last long enough in Rust to get into the building. You get some latency here and there. And the socket system has always been a bit fiddly. I guess I could put a... No, we're going to need more. No, we need wood. Hey! Alright, so let's see. But they've done some quality of life upgrades here, so... Guess we don't really need to have that if I'm going to do this. Then I can put my door here, I think. No, I can't put a wall there because... Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and take all that down. So I can put a wall here. That's occupied by corpse. Yeah. Playing on a PvE server in Conan Exiles, you don't have to worry about people, you know, coming in and griefing you and stuff. You can pretty much put all your containers right out there in the open. This way when I spawn in, I don't drop on the ground. We don't need this carpet, but I do want the plant fiber. Put this over here. No, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've never actually watched a playthrough of it. It looks like a really nice game, and of course there is the TV show, which of course I don't watch. I kind of got burnt out on zombies, honestly, and in any form, basically. I don't even like zombie Cybermen anymore. It's my family's been watching catching up on the Doctor Who. I'm going to leave this wall here because I will be probably getting more banners. It's pretty fun, yeah. I don't know. I'm not really actually looking for any more games right now. I just deinstalled Destiny 2, and I don't think I'm going to be playing that ever. Well, at least not for a very long time. There's a certain limit, you know, when you when you play a game. In the Destiny 2, the only thing you can do in that game is collect a bunch of shit and level your character. That's all you got. I mean, it's kind of what most RPG style games are anyway, but it just was like, for the activities that I wanted to access or wanted to play, I couldn't find anything that was satisfying just to play. I mean, there have been times when I've loaded up a random server in this game and just played up to the first 20 levels to see if I can see how many levels I can get my character to without him, getting murdered. Kind of like the one life challenge that I do in Minecraft. But in Destiny 2, it's like, well, your character is essentially immortal. I mean, you are immortal here as well. But that's, a feature of the game and not a function of the character's narrative. Want to build 392. Yeah, the harvest rates in PvE are so slow, punishingly slow. I want to start smelting some iron so I can get better tools made. No. Another game I tried and realized I just wasn't that kind of a PvP player. Battlefront was fun. I played that. I do have that in my library. I haven't played it in months. I even have the Starfighter game too, so... There was a game called Colony Wars way back on PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. And I used to play that one quite a bit. I loved the space combat sim. It was nice. But that was basically all it was space combat sim. Just like Armored Core was just straight up mech fighting. I did that one a lot. Have not played the new one. I don't know. If I'm going to drop $80 on a game, I would rather it be one of the box games from Warhammer 40,000, from Games Workshop. Because then I got physical minis that I can play with and paint and customize. And even though video games at the current time have very deep levels of customization for what you can do, I can't paint that. I can't paint. These are not my structures, by the way. These are my neighbors. I can't paint anything I build in here. It's not like in Minecraft. I can make colored concrete and I can go crazy with all the different blocks and stuff, and that's a lot of fun. But it's not. I've never found it as immersive as. I did not break this. There you go. I wanted the silk. It just wasn't very. It's just, I don't know. Minecraft is kind of like my chill game. I just go there to basically, fart off and not really get too much. I mean, I'll set minor challenges up here and there for myself, but that's about all there is to it. Here in the Exile lands, your character's narrative goal is to remove his or her bracelet, and get out of Dodge, basically. All right, this should get me started. I have to start being more conservative of my encumbrance. Don't really need all this right now. Okay, let's see, how many levels did we get? We're at level 10 only? Jeez. I don't have to worry about buying fences because there's nobody to keep out of my base. It's like the choices are different. There we go, Thrall Taker. I wanted that one. And the Armorer. Excellent. And let's check out the other journey steps. So we can get a little progress on this one. It's easy. Before they start doing all these particular journey steps, styles. Oh yeah, definitely, man. Go for it. Honestly, I do these just to rubber duck and record my own gameplay so that I can come back and look at it and say, wow, what the fuck were you thinking? Yeah, I think I'm going to break off of this. Got some chores to do. Also, there's nothing really much left to do. I'm just cooking some iron. I'll come back later. See what number is this? 3760. I'll log it. So yeah, when you're selecting a server for the game, PvE or PvP or conflict, um, these are all the different ones. If you press square at this screen, it brings up all of them. You can select your region. I do recommend playing in your own region just because the latency can be so horrible at times that it will basically break your heart. If you can't remember the last ones you were on, so wow, this is, huh? Let's do that. We did that. Okay, we were on a PvE server, so I'm going to go ahead and just set that up. What was it? 3760. Oh, my brain is so damn bad. Yeah, level 10 on the far side. You can also find your character sometimes by the level it's on. Now, see, it's like the ping is all out of whack now. This is good. I want to confirm this is my actual character. I'm going to write this number down so I can log it. That's my preferences. Fantastic. Okay. So 3760 PVE. All right. Oh, nope, don't want that one. Hey, well, thanks for stopping by. If you guys haven't played Conan Exiles, like I said, it's a good game. It's a lot of fun. And the curve is not as bad as you might think. It's a much lighter experience than, say, Rust, compared to what I had when Rust was free to play on PlayStation. Um, I mean, I could barely make it to the neutral zone before people were like just literally jumping at me out of the freaking tree line, killing my ass. And again, that's all from me for now. I'll be back with some Minecraft and I don't know, probably something else.